Hey YouTube, another great video today. Let me get adjusted. Oh crap, I just spilled my drink. Brought to you by Coke and Gentleman's Jack. Why? Because I didn't have anything else. But welcome back to What Was I Smoking? Today we have this really neat, don't know if it's looks like a Robusto size. That's primarily most of the stuff I get is Robusto. But if you're just tuning into this channel, pretty much I'm smoking a labelless cigar here. I have the label in here in this envelope that my daughter takes out, so that way I can kind of review it. Not that I have the best flavor palette tasting on it, but at least, you know, at least I'll be able to tell you guys if I like it or if not. I'm, you know, just a regular smoker. I'm not like one of those guys that can tell you exactly the flavor profiles on there, but you know, we'll do the best. Now this one in particular, it's a very light shade. I don't know if you guys can see. I would think it's a Connecticut. The foot, it's kind of squashed. I don't know if you guys can see real good there, but it looks kind of squashed at the end, and not really round. I noticed it does have quite a few veins, like really big veins. Hopefully you guys can see there's one that's running across right here. And one down here. This is the one that concerns me, is this one right here. Because this one is really, really thick. It's got such a thick vein in here. I don't know if you can't really tell by the profile, but right there, you can see that little S right there. It's huge. Now from feeling it, it looks like it's got a pretty big knot right here. Hopefully it won't affect the way it smokes, but let's go and get it started here. Sweet tobacco. I did kind of leave this out for a couple hours right now before I smoked it. Now I did notice it is a double cap. I did notice that part of the cap is missing. I don't remember it being like that when I first purchased it, but hey, you know, stuff happens. But we'll see. We'll see how it smokes. So instead of doing the traditional punch that I'm used to, just because of the cap being broken, I'm gonna go ahead and use the perfect cutter. Sorry, here we go. Yeah, but just sweetness, tobacco is what I get on the. Why, but every time I do the, what do you call it, when I got some tobacco in my mouth, the pre-light draw, I get that Mexican chili flavor, you know, like that powder that people use in drinks and stuff. Alright guys, we're back in about 15-20 minutes now. This is where we're at right now. I just heard it pop right now. I took a puff and I heard like a little snap. See right here where it just kind of inflated. You know, it is kind of warm to the touch up here now, so it's kind of going higher. It's getting pretty rough here. You can see the wrapper just kind of flaking off now. So you guys can see that, but hopefully it won't mess too much with the smoke. So we'll just kind of leave it there and see how it goes from here. So far, it's been pretty mild to medium at best. Flavors are just consistent with basic tobacco. You get a lot of that cedar aroma, cedar flavoring off of it. Pretty much it. Hardly any spice, maybe a little bit of white pepper. But other than that, I can't tell anything else. I mean, it's been a pretty one-dimensional smoke. It's not bad, I guess. If you like this type of stuff, these I just think they're too light. They don't carry too much flavor on them. I got plenty of smoke. I just can't get anything else out of it. So for now, just a regular tobacco cedar aroma. and it's got a pretty sharp burn line around it. So performance-wise, it's pretty good. Ash is holding up pretty good. And but yeah, we'll see how it goes. We'll go get to the halfway point, see how it goes from there, and we'll be back. Hopefully no more troubles, and we'll see. Maybe it'll change, maybe it won't. Hopefully it gets better. See you guys in a bit. All right, welcome back, guys. We're probably about the halfway point now. It's got a kind of a weird, wonky burn here. Kind of weird old. I was getting a big problem right here. I don't know if you can see it kind of swell up right now. Might be a little too humid, but that little vein right now was causing it a problem. So I did have to touch it up a little bit. Still getting the same flavor, still getting the same cedar aroma, the taste of cedar. Kind of like if you walk into one of those walk-in humidors and you're smoking there, that's essentially what you're getting, kind of like that fresh humidor smoke on it. You're also getting very little, very little like pepper, white pepper. I did have a little bit of spice, but it was like for one puff and that's it. So I can't really call that as part of it, but mainly cedar and pepper is all I'm getting off of this. And it's not that pepper that burns in the back of your throat or anything. It's just like if you open a thing of pepper and you just kind of sniff on it, that's the taste I'm getting. Not that it's burning. It's a very smooth cigar. Don't get me wrong. I would say it's great for a everyday smoke, depending on the price. Like I said, I have no idea what it is, so depending on the price, could be an everyday smoke. Tons of smoke output on this one here. All right, guys, back. I don't think I'm gonna get to finish the whole thing. I mean, look at this vein right here. That vein is causing some pretty bad. Is it focusing there? That vein is killing me right now. It's killing me. But apart from that, it's like super hot all the way down here. My guess, it's probably tunneling right now. No fault of this. I think it's just because of the humidity that I have it at. Flavor wise, like I said, it's still a very smooth cigar. One of those, it seems like one of those everyday type cigars. Something you can smoke every day, just keep in your humidor for one of those rainy days. But I like a little bit more oomph to the cigar. I'm not a big, there's people that love Connecticut's. I'm gonna guess this is a Connecticut only because yes, it is a very mild cigar, medium at best. Flavor profile very consistent, just like I said, that same cedar, a little bit of that pepper. Not tingle pepper, like back of the throat pepper, just the smell of the peppersy flavor I get out of it. Very slight sweetness, like super slight, like you can even tell it's there, but you know. The retrohale gets a little bit of sweetness coming out of it. At the end of the day, once I find out right now when I reveal it, if I see this on the shelf again and knowing what it smoked like, would I buy it again? No, I probably wouldn't buy it again unless I found a very good deal on them online or something. Then yeah, I might pick up a 5-pack because again, they're not bad. I can't blame the burn issue or the wrappers breaking apart on the cigar itself, because, and I'm pretty sure this is something I bought online, because if I would have bought this at my local B&M, I surely would have noticed the veins and I surely wouldn't have picked this one up, mainly because of the veins and then the cap being a little torn off. So, you know, that's the convenience of being able to buy at your brick and mortar shop. Yes, you pay a little bit more, but you know, you get quality. You know exactly what you're purchasing. It might be a cherry stick, but at the same time, you can always inspect the stick before you even take it home. when you buy online, I mean, you get whatever they grab and put in there for you. So I'm almost positive I bought this one online just because of the construction of it. I would never have purchased this at a B&M, like I said. But yeah, I don't know. A very kind of a dry smoke, but I'm gonna go ahead and set this down for a little bit, and I'm gonna get the envelope out. Let me see if I can set it up here. There we go. So this is it right here, the envelope. I have the label in here. Let's find out what I was smoking. I kind of figured it had to have been something like that. So this is the Cinco Vegas Gold. These are those cheap sticks. I mean, you actually, like I said, it's a cheap stick. These are sold at Cigars International. You can buy a box of these for what, about 50 bucks, 60 bucks, something like that. They're good, like everyday smoke, like I said. Very mellow, very mild flavors. And like I said, it's not something I would. It's just weird. One of the, actually, you know what? I actually bought a box of these. This was one of my first boxes I ever purchased. Funny enough, because you know, when you get into cigar smoking, you barely start. You really do want to. You get into that temptation of, oh, I gotta buy a box. I gotta buy a box. And they always warn me, don't buy a box. Don't buy a box. Well, why wouldn't I buy a box? Well, you buy a box, you end up with a cigar kind of like this. Look at that. And it turns out you don't like it. Now you're stuck with what, 19 other cigars? But the ones I've smoked before didn't have all these burn issues or anything like that. I've enjoyed these cigars pretty good. Would I buy another box of them? Like I said, no. Definitely not. Would I ever hesitate to buy another one? Depends what I'm in the mood for. There's other Connecticut blends out there that I would surely buy more than this one. Like I said, this one has very basic flavor profile, and if I remember, there's not too many reviews on this particular cigar, but yeah, I mean, you can see what I mean, and so in other words, is it something you should smoke? I would say go for it. I mean, it doesn't hurt to try it once. These might be your everyday cigars, your Yardigar maybe. It's just one of those, yeah, it's just one of those very mild, mellow cigars. So, but there you have it. It's a Cinco Vegas Gold. If you like those flavor profiles, cedar, tobacco, very, very slight sweetness to it, then hey, go get yourself maybe a 5-pack. Get yourself a 5-pack to get started. See if you like them. I know I just gave a buddy of mine these. I gave him a 5-pack from my box that I had, only because I have quite a few, and he actually liked these a lot. I don't know if he just started smoking cigars on a regular or started keeping his own inventory. So I went ahead and sent him a 5-pack of these so he can go ahead and get started on those. But yeah, until next time, guys, appreciate you guys watching these reviews. Let me know if you guys like them. Thumbs down, thumbs up. And I'm going to try to continue going, doing these reviews for you guys. And what else? Yeah, subscribe if you like the channel so I can keep doing them. Like I said, leave your comments and let me know if there's something I could change, if something I can do. I can't really get some recommendations as to what to review because I don't really want to know what it is. But there you have it, guys. Cinco Vegas Gold. Mild at best. Cheers.